Hi, Brian. How are you?
I'm good. How's it going?
Lovely talking to you, and thank you for this time. Well, I want to talk about Gangs of London. It had an amazing feedback on TV, and I want to tell you that I do have a lot of friends over here in Argentina that they become like literally obsessed with the series. I mean, we all watched before Peaky Blinders, and it's been like a smashing success here in Argentina. So, how it's been for you to be part of this show?
It's been great. It's been great from the first moment that I read episode one, which was a long time ago now. I think there was, you get a certain feeling about a script, and you know that it's going to be something quite special. That's what I felt when I read it at first.
Do you see similarities between Peaky Blinders and Gangs of London?
I can see why fans of Peaky Blinders might be fans of Gangs of London, because I think both are quite stylish programs. They are very exciting, high intensity, high action programs. So I can understand why people would make those comparisons.
Let's talk about your character. What can you tell me about him?
He's troubled and he feels overlooked because of maybe the lifestyle choices that he's made in terms of drugs and his part in this sort of criminal underworld. But I think if there's any one character in Gangs of London who's got a real conscience, it's probably Billy.
How difficult it's to make the typical British accent, which I personally loved, as a Scottish boy. Is it hard or not?
I find it quite easy. I mean, I think a lot of the work that I do is generally in not a Scottish accent. It's generally in a different accent.
Can you please pronounce Gangs of London in both ways? Like the London way and the Scottish way? How would it be? How would it sound?
Well, the Scottish way would be Gangs of London, and the London way would be Gangs of London.
I just love the way you guys talk. I think it's like so seductive. I just love the British accent, the Scottish. It's something, I don't know. I've been doing a lot of research this morning, and I've been stalking you. Okay, I've been stalking you on social media, and I realized that you actually have a very low profile. I don't know if maybe that's like a personal decision as an actor. I was impressed. I was like, whoa, is this a real Brian? Is this a verified account?
Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah, I think maybe it's a little bit of both reasons. I think me personally, I like to keep it that way, but also I think it's different if you maybe are the lead in something that's a hugely successful show. It can be hard to avoid, and I think a lot of the characters that I've played so far are a lot of good supporting roles and stuff like that. So, but like you say, I think me personally, I like to sort of stay away from it anyway.
Last but not least, I've seen obviously the trailer, and in the trailer, a man says, "We were born in a certain world. It's chosen for us." Do you agree with that statement?
Yeah, I mean, that's the character that says that is my father, and I think that's something that he tries to feed into the DNA of both the boys and the sister, that this is almost like an honor that you're born into this family.
Well, I don't know if you've been in Argentina, but eventually, if you come here,
I'd love to come. I've been to Brazil, but I've not been to Argentina. So
how come? You were so close, Brian. You were like 2 hours away, and you could have come to Argentina, try mate. You know what mate is?
No. What's that?
This is our English tea, like the typical English tea.
That sounds pretty good.
It's pretty good. You should try it.
Well, after all this pandemic is over, that's the first place I'm going to go, Argentina.
Oh, sure. I love to hear that. Thank you so much for your time, and we'll see you in Gangs of London. That it's becoming very soon here to Argentina.